But yeah, that was the finals. I finished 3-1 tonight at Modern. It was a great time. And yeah, now we jump into the standard grind. Boom, ba-da-bum. Close one of these because we don't need two. And we're just going to see how it do. Jump right in. Really appreciate y'all being here with me. Sorry about going over the coverage of the match. I love being on the NRG stream because they're such a great fucking place. It's a great store to play at. I love Borsat Gaming. I love NRG. Now you know what it is. Standard time. I said at the beginning, but I'm going to say it again. I really appreciate y'all watching. If you enjoy Goblins content, please drop a like and a follow. It's the easiest way to support the channel, and it shows me that what I'm doing is worth it. So, and I love it. I'm never going to stop, but it helps a little bit more. Oh, if you press those buttons. The algorithm, it's weird. Standard! Hell yeah. I love standard. Right now, tapping Krankos for the win. That's what we're doing in this game. Look over the list before we start, and let's jump into it. No, not Brawl. Definitely not Brawl. So this is the list that we're playing. We're back on the squeeze. We were testing some stuff for a while. 3 Kranko. So we have 4 1-drops. We have a Burnout Astronaut, Scamp, Firebrand. We have 4 2-drops. The Defaced Gallery, the Seer Slicer, and the Horde Master. We have 11 3s. The Dropkick, the Howl Squad, and the Squee. And we got 3 Krankos. Mana base really simple. Got the 4 Caverns and the green sources for sideboard cards. Obstinate, Baloth, Pyroclasm, Screaming Nemesis, Leyline of the Void is the sideboard. The one card I want to try is Paw Patch because it kills Zur. So we'll go, let's do 2 in the sideboard. And we can cut a Baloth and a Nemesis. Let's try that. More goblins! Oh, yeah. Yeah, we play only goblins on the channel. We brew and we do different things in different formats, but the stipulation, the challenge, is to try to play Magic well with only goblins. It's like you can do it with any creature type, you can do it with any deck type. I just think it's really interesting to try to attack Magic from the same angle in different formats. Like I started off in Modern and I fell in love with goblins, and then there were goblins in Standard, so I was playing Standard for a little while, and then goblins in Pioneer, and so eventually I got to the point where I just started playing goblins in every format, and it was just something that I would have more reps in what I'm doing than most people, and it would be it's just sometimes really, really nice to just when you start playing feel comfortable at what you're doing. You're always I don't know, it feels safe almost, which doesn't make any sense at all. Play the Defaced Gallery, go to combat, I'll attack. 2. And I'll sack it, kill your deed, take this action, smacky. Probably be a shorter night tonight because I got home late. Maybe we do 3 or 4 matches, and then we do 3 or 4 matches of Brawl, and then I'll call it. Really appreciate you being here, though. Boom. Swing for 5. Yeah, and this is why I love Squeeze, because sometimes you're able to just do that Ores of Control and Arena from Timeless to Standard. Hell yeah, respect. It's nice to have a thing, right? It's a very unique thing. Not a lot of players are able to have a thing. Okay. If I played a Kranko or a Howl Squad last turn, I'd win this turn. As is, I think I might still win this turn with this Scamp because it has haste. Because the Howl Squad makes one, then the Scamp makes one, and then the Scamp sacks itself. Take this action, chuck it at your face. Good game. So the plan, burn, baby, burn. Red, white. Bring in Screaming Nemesis and Pyroclasms. Trim Krenkos and Painter Studios. And we're just going to jam it. This hand looks great. We have 3 removal spells and 2 lords, which is literally perfect. So we're going to go Firebrand. Just kill your Heartfire hero right now. Mm-hmm. Yep. I'll trade with that as well. After we play our land, of course. Pyroclasm it up. It's combo control for sure, 1000%. It's nice to have like all these different permutations of Magic, right? You put the cards together in all these different kinds of ways. It's really awesome. Looks like Sheltered by Ghost by them, if I had to guess. So what I'll do is I'll play this and a Seer Slicer. If I draw a land, I can play double Lord. If they go Burn Spell, they kill my Scamp. I can't kill their Slick Shot. Yep, it was Sheltered. Sheltered's really good. Oh my god, what? Oh, and there we go. So they can make its toughness 3, and it is lifelink. It's pretty good. So we'll go Dropkick Bomber. No attacks. Next turn I can jump it up into the Slick Shot to trade. Burn my face. Put me to 5. Deal me 5. GG's. Well played, opponent. Well, maybe I should have held some more stuff, but I feel like that's just how that goes sometimes. The Slick Shot deck on the play is pretty fast. Yeah, Slick Shot's good. But we have Pyroclasm. We got Screaming Nemesis. I feel confident. We were on the draw there, so we kind of had to be defensive. This hand looks okay. It's not the greatest, not the worst. We know they're going to have... I'll try it. We know they're going to probably have Sheltered by Ghosts, so we know one of these threats is going to go away. Again, not going to trade with the Mentor. I'll trade with the Mentor. Not now. Now we'll play a Seer Slicer, make another one. All the bodies. Body it up. Exile the Seer Slicer. Devout Decrees like the standard legal. Meh, we can take 2. Devout Decree is like Celestial Purge, but in standard. Slam the Screaming Nemesis. I know they're probably going to have Sheltered by Ghosts. But I think that getting the Screaming Nemesis down now matters a lot. Mm-hmm. Lifelink. Boros Charms double strike, so that's 12. Jesus. Well, hear me out. Okiva, Ignim, Goliath, Goblin, Spellslayer. That sounds pretty hot, honestly. I might have to look into that because that sounds awesome. I'll attack for 3, put you to 11. Got a lot of blockers. Heartfire Hero's fine. Emberheart Challenger's fine. Goblin, combat. 1 attack. Got you to 8. I'll play a Krenko. I'll pass. 2 3/3s should be pretty good. Okay, there's 7 mana. I mean, it's 7 mana is not crazy. Basically double dragon fodder effects. Yeah, I mean that's awesome. I mean, if you can play it, you can play it, right? It's one of those cards where I'm sure it's like not like it's a build around, right? It's only going to be as good as your build is. So if they monstrous rage here, they give an additional 2. Tramples over for 2. Prowess trigger here, and still nothing happens. Two. The prowess trigger plus the monstrous roll plus the 2 is 4. I think this is the best block. It plays around a monstrous rage on anything. I guess not with the goblin that max speeds for mana. Yeah, exactly. There's a billion ways you could do it. Okay, and now I take 2. Oh, and then I take 1 from the Heartfire hero dying. Wait, what? They had 2 cards. Wow. I, for some reason, only thought they had 1 card in hand. That was a punt for sure. I guess if they have double spell as their last 2 spells, there's not much I can do. I guess I should have blocked with a Krenko. Really close games. Really close games. I like playing against aggro because it comes down to that. It's like there's things that you objectively did right or objectively did wrong. And you can think about like how you can play better in the future. The Hobo Jackal. Respect. Okay, I'll try this. But double Bastronaut into a Lord is pretty good. Push a lot of damage fast. Pala. Burnout Bastronaut. Okay. FOMO. Okay. Interested to see what they discard here. Goblins. Is this red-white exhaust? I like red-white exhaust. Goblin. Sear Slicer. I'll make a deed. And I'll ping you. And I'll go up to 2nd gear. It's pretty crazy. Monument to Endurance. Okay. I guess we just go squee. Let's go super, super wide. Block 2, take 3. But I make an extra goblin. Now when I play my Lord next turn, it's going to be crazy. I'm surprised you're not playing something like Torch the Tower main deck or something. No, I like playing as many creatures as I possibly can. There's lists that play Torch, and I probably should play Torch, but I was playing burn spells in the main. I honestly just wish they were goblins so many times. It's nice to just know that if you're trying to top deck a threat, it's just going to be a creature. Okay, so this is Jeskai Helping Hand. That's pretty cool. Think I can raise. Okay. Yeah, now I definitely think I can raise. So we go dropkick, combat, guess we block like this. Or attack like this. Kill the face down. Go to max speed. Oh, they wanted that in the graveyard. That's pretty good. Play a Bastronaut with double strike. If I draw a land, I can play a defaced gallery, pump it and jump it. Pump it and jump it. Creature heavy decks are nice since I lose dolls. Yeah, it's nice just to be able to jam threats constantly. Like in this matchup, right? It's just going to be who can give more threats into play. And it'd be nice to have interaction from my opponent's Oculus, but Torch, there's certain cards that just are too situational. Whereas a threat can always just try to punch your opponent to death. Torch the dropkick, sacking a scrapwork mutt. So now I really want a Lord. Yep. So if they attack with the Oculus and the FOMO, they can give themselves 2 combats and deal 12, but then they kind of just die. So I agree with this pass. Yeah, especially if that happens. Attack for 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, because double strike. This feels really good. Okay. I'm going to get a bunch of death triggers. Yeah, 4 death triggers. Ooh, Krenko's nice. Howl Squad's hot. Howl Squad's hot. Okay, looks like I'm going to lose a couple good cards here. This Oculus just not being able to do as much as they want. They're hoping that just Oculus just wins them the game by itself, but it's not looking the greatest. Recommission brings back Phyrexian and Phyrexian Dragon Engine triggers because it doesn't say when it's escaped or when it's unearthed. It just says when it enters from your graveyard. So they discard their hand, draw 3, Burst Lightning the Lord, gives me another death trigger. Another Krenko, okay. Sideboard Leyline looking clutch. Oh, yeah. Well, I love Leyline of the Void because you're never really going to be able to pick or remember how many graveyard decks there are. I just always play Leyline as long as it's legal. You're going to have the option to host somebody. And against the graveyard decks, I usually don't win game 1. That's the reality of it. It's usually it's a grind, game 1 and game 2 or 3. Those are the games that we win. Because once you get Leyline in play, it's a lot easier. Slam this Krenko. No attacks. Pass the turn. The issue is my opponent can't really attack because I can just kill them on the backswing pretty efficiently. Maybe they're thinking whether or not their monument will be able to kill me if they just go double scrap work mutt, drain me, draw a card. FOMO again, okay. Pitch, draw a card. Oh, sorry. FOMO, pitch, draw a card. Now monument trigger. Decides to make a treasure. Hard casting another Oculus, maybe? Sure, recommission an Oculus. That works too. Definitely going to chump block. Take 5, go 12. Torch? This looks like a torch. Burst lightning, okay. Manifest Dread, 2 tokens. Oh my god. Is that good enough? Probably not. 3 additional tokens. It means I have 4 blockers. They have 5 attackers. Yeah, I really needed to draw a land there. So we have 4 blockers. We can block all these, or we can block all these, I should say. They still get through for 13, and on top of that, they can also untap the Oculus for another swing. But they could not attack with everything. Wow. That's actually amazing for me. Okay, so no, it's not amazing for me because the Unearth allows them to drain me for 3. Yeah, put me to 9, and then they have lethal in the air. Good game. Well played, opponent. Yeah, it was the double torch the tower. Being really good. Yep, death. Well, now we go to our handy dandy sideboard. Against Oculus. Do they have a way of like cheating it into play? I don't think so. I think it's just out of the graveyard. I think we just do this. We say we're gonna race you and we're gonna take away your graveyard at the same time. Yeah, that felt like a really close game. The decision to put the Phyrexian Dragon Engine in the graveyard over the Scrapwork mutt. The issue is if they get to flip their Phyrexian Dragon Engine up, then they just have a double striker in play. They can be super aggressive. But being able to recommission it was like super high rolling. So that's like super cool to watch. Never seen that happen before. They have access to white too, so they probably have a lot of disenchants. If they expect Leyline, which they probably do. Leyline's really good right now. Fuck it. One. We make the bad decisions here so you don't have to. Mako. Goblin. Oh, that was so dumb. Oh, that was so dumb. Oops. I played 4 rounds of Modern tonight. My brain is not working. Would be in second gear now. Slightly important. Yeah, and killing that Mako also would have been really important. So we're just like punting. Because this Mako is like one of the best ways for them to win this game now. I guess we go to combat. Trade with the scrapwork mud if they want to. If not, they take 2 extra damage. It's whether or not they think they can race. Cause I'm a freak. Yeah, I'm a widow. What the hell am I doing here? Cause I'm not perfect. Yep, that's what I would have done. 15. Now I'm in second gear. A whole gear behind everyone else. Okay, it's 2/2 double strike. Infinite pain. Eventually I'll draw land. I made an Invasion of Kaldheim, Monument of Endurance, Cloth Filer of Resistance deck. Had to flip Invasion, but goes off when you do. That's fucking epic. That sounds super sick. I like those kinds of brews. That's the reason I play Magic. To find something cool and unique and really sick. Go to attacks. No blocks. Pump it up. Sure, go to mine. Now this Bastronaut's pseudo unblockable. Oh, why did I not puff it? I should have definitely buffed it. That was dumb. On the turn. Jank is... Hey, my name is Jack, and I love Jank. Okay, so they make a second Dragon Engine. And play a Scrapwork Mart. So they're just trying to play aggro. Which, if we draw land, we should be totally fine with. Yeah, so we take 8. We're going to shoot this Mako because we don't want them to be able to discard their hand draw. There it is. It's just super late. Yeah, now they just kick a Burst Lightning and I die. It's really close. Janky Jack, hell yeah. Yeah, no, I love jank. It's one of my favorite things about Magic is you can do something weird and different that somebody doesn't expect, and it can win you the game. Sure. Although if they sack the mutt, kill my lord, I guess I keep a Krenko there then. Another Mako. Play a Krenko. Pass it over. Block here. Go to 1. Burn spell. Another Phyrexian, okay. Oh. Hold. Make 3 2/2s. Pass it over. Burn spell. If only Krenko would haste, probably be OP. Yeah. Well, that's why we play. We have to play all these cards to give him haste because once he gets haste, people just concede. It's crazy. Howl Squad Heavy is a 3-drop that gives Krenko haste. We go. They temporary lockdown, killing our board. We go turn 3 Howl Squad into turn 4 Krenko win. It's literally that easy, and the card is that good. It's insane. Concedes to the ley line. Wow, GG's. Okay, well, we're just gonna run it back like that. Didn't have any place to win that game. Survived at 1 and got there somehow. Yeah, I got this. I got the Radiohead song stuck in my head. I'm a freak. Yeah, I'm a widow. What the hell am I doing here? Yeah, I feel like, especially after sideboards, Goblins is very favored against the style of deck. Krenko plus Goblin Bombardment. You just named a combo. It's pretty good. Yeah, I'm thinking about trying to put together a build of goblins that plays a bunch of aggro pieces and then plays like goblin bombardment style effects. I mean, if Boros Energy can play it, why can't the goblins deck play it? Right? Yeah, and once you have Krenko, if you have a Skirk in play, you can just make so much mana. Just like win the game on the spot. It's kind of insane. Alright, I'm fading fast. This might be the last match. Playing the modern kind of killed me. I'll try to do a couple brawl matches after this for y'all. No ley lines. This hand is a trap. Yeah, we'll draw a third land. What's crazy, I kind of wanted to bottom the 1-drop, keep my third land, but I was like, no, that's insane. But I do play more 1-drops than I do 3-drops. But I guess by that logic, I play the most lands. So to bottom a land would be, which is that this card's land. Combat. Play the Seer Slicer Goblin. I would not like to sack. Seer Slicer makes a guy. Lauren kills the ley line. Sure. But we drew a land. Play a house squad. Combat. Attack. With everything besides the Sear Slicer. I'll sack it to kill your 2-1. And yes, it does put a card in the graveyard, but having a 2-1 blocker is going to be something that may get annoying. Pyroclasm. FOMO's fine. FOMO's digging for a Pyroclasm. Recommission back in Oculus, sure. I mean, they're doing the thing pretty well. Go to combat. Attack. Attack, attack, attack. 5 attack attacks. 5 attack attacks. 3 put you to 13. End step, I get one of them back. Sure. Shelter by Ghost is pretty good. See, the Paw Patch, if I brought it in, wouldn't have even been effective because they don't have a green source. They're going to gain 7, which is insane. No blocks. I'll take 11. Go to 9. You go back up to 20. Don't really think there's a way like... Oh, and they have a Phyrexian Dragon engine? Okay. So it's 13. Manifest Dread a blocker. So I die in the air. Good game, opponent. I don't have a flyer, and that's just it. Being able to take away my ley lines so that they can immediately FOMO recommission, that was very strong. Tip my cap to my opponent there. Okay, I'll play one more match, and then I'm going to crash. Unless it's against Domain, then I'll just concede. Concede for y'all's time's sake. Let me see how long we've been streaming. I'm trying to do longer streams, give y'all more content. Just over an hour? Okay, well, we can do one more match, and then I'm going to crash. No Adventures of General Kriat tonight, sadly. Played Modern and Standard, and my brain is fried. Oh, yeah, it's a new match. I was like, I didn't mulligan to Leyline. No. Thankfully, I got my combo. Howl Squad Heavy plus Krenko is a combo. In the loosest of senses. Now the Inspector makes a dude. I'll play a Goblin. Play a Lord. Slam my Lord into your 1-2. Or sorry, slam my Bastronaut into your 1-2. But it's got Menace, so you can't even block if you wanted to. Meticulous Archive. So this is blue-white. Still looks like Jeskai. Shelter by Ghosts. Mockingbird is a copy of Novice Inspector. As a blocker, maybe. We drew the land, which is amazing. Howl Squad Heavy. We will attack like this. Yeah, we'll push damage. I was going to say, if they don't care, they take the most damage this way. Regal Bunnycorn. I mean, that's pretty epic. Play this Dropkick Bomber. Combat. Make another 3/3. Attack with a bunch of 3/3s. Punch you for 6. Make a death trigger. Max speed. Another Lord exiled. Oh my god. Now I have max speed so I can tap for 5. Play a Firebrand, then play a Krenko. Then tap the Krenko. Make 7 3/3s. Okay, opponent. Okay. It was a combo. What can I say? Opponent's playing Regal Bunnycorn. So we're gonna bring in Screaming Nemesis. Cut 2 Painter Studios and a Crank. No. We'll bring in 8. 2 Pyroclasms, 2 Screaming Nemesises. We'll run it like that. I mean, that felt good. The games where you just go, here's my Horde Master, here's my Krenko. Win? Other games that feel pretty good. Warden's good. The issue is that's immediately going to get out of range of Pyroclasm. So we're going to play this Scamp so that when it dies, I can ping something. Yo, that was legit. I appreciate you. Thank you. I love Krenko. Honestly, I think the Goblins are super underplayed. Tap the Warden to make it 3 toughness. This is going to be an amazing moment. Combat attack. Block. No blocks. Ping. I'll decline to sack it then, but now I'm going to Pyroclasm. When it dies, I'll ping your Warden. And the Pyroclasm's a clean sweep. Play a Spyglass Siren. Double crack on the Siren. Draw 2 lands, which is good for them. We'll go Firebrand attack. They take it. I'll play a Sear Slicer to make another body. Pass it over. Convoke feels ridiculously good for us, honestly, because we kind of just go faster than Convoke, especially if we have Krenko. Perilous Snare to take out the Firebrand. They're not scared of the Sear Slicer. Maybe they have something they're trying to protect, and we just can't see it yet. That could be it. Play a Firebrand, play a Squee, combat attack for 1 billion. Make an extra dude in the end step. I mean, this feels crazy. Split up's fine. I have a Squee, which can come back. That's the beautiful thing about Squee is as long as they don't exile it, it just is always coming back. That's the dumb thing about Escape. Combat attack for 4. You know, they made him immortal in the storyline, and it's good. One way or another, Squee comes back. They want to copy a Squee. Okay, I see you. Now they killed my own. Now they kill my Squee. They sheltered by ghosts it? No. That's pretty good. Okay, they can start gaining life back. That's what I get for saying that they have a that we have a good matchup. Oh, nasty. So we're gonna go play Scamp. Go to combat, attack for 2. Play a Sear Slicer. They can go to 12, 13 if they tap the Perilous Vault before combat. Steel Seraph gives it Vigilance. They didn't want to give the Squee Vigilance, eh? Okay. That's interesting. This is 8 coming through. They'll gain 5. Oh, they hard cast it. Okay. We'll gain 5, go to 13, 10, 8. Not quite lethal. I think we go no blocks. Damn. The issue is then we just die in the air. I will sack the Scamp. Submit 0 to proliferate, but I will target my Screaming Nemesis. Screaming Nemesis then will shoot them for an additional 1. Now they can't gain life, but then I just die. Yeah, GG's opponent. Well, all right. Back to game 3. We're just going to be on the play. Pyroclasm was good. Screaming Nemesis is good. Painter Studio maybe on the play. I want that. More? Yeah, I could see that. On the play, I'd rather be more aggressive. Screaming Nemesis is good. Okay. Last game of the night. It's going to be a little bit of a shorter one because I'm crashing. Sure, if we just draw lands, we'll be good. Play a Scamp. I mean, that's probably what they're trying to do is steal Seraph. So it's nice to watch my opponent do their thing, you know. Play a mountain, and then a Bastronaut, then another Scamp. Go to second speed. Decline the trigger. What am I doing here? Cavern on Goblin. Firebrand. Play a Bastronaut. After I go and attack. I'll deal the damage to your face. And I won't sack this one. And I'll play another Bastronaut. Now I can give him double strike. Each of your turns. Go to mine. Draw. Combat. Attacks. Like this. That's fine. In your face. Max speed. I have to kill this Krenko now. And these creatures have double strike, so. Temporary lockdown. Perilous snare. Can tag my Krenko. But now they just died to the burnouts, right? A la Bastronaut. Six, seven, eight, nine. Split Up's really good, actually. Split Up's a reason not to have attacked the Firebrand. Oh my god, no way. This is exactly 4. Squee proving itself in the last game of the night, closing it out with a win. That's amazing. Well played, opponent. Good games. Very close. Looks like that was a Zorius Convoke. We're not doing the Adventures of General Kriat tonight. I am sorry. I'm crashing a little bit early tonight. But I'll be back tomorrow, 10:30, with Standard Grind and the Adventures of General Kriat. So if you want to join me back here, I'll be back here tomorrow. If not, really appreciate you watching. Yeah, Clutch Squeeze like insane. That's one of the cards that nobody's really playing in Goblins right now, and I think it's one of our best 3-drops, especially with so many Lords. But appreciate you dropping him. I'll be back tomorrow, and